that I suggest that to also then show. Yes, yeah, hot for sure. I was at home one day, so it wasn't that hot. And then I went out and like,
Tomorrow's going to be a cool day.
Yeah, you're working out.
is it
Yeah, tomorrow's like.
rainy all day?
No, it's not raining. It's just gonna be cool. I don't even know why.
Cold for no reason?
There's a cold front coming in later.
Nice.
I tried to
We all looking forward to it.
Because in the south it was raining. I tried to bring it here.
Yeah. I mean, it has rained in the afternoons more often than we normally have, so that's something. But it hasn't like this or hotter throughout the day, so.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Wow, got another minute or so, see if anybody else shows up. But in the meantime, you can play my favorite game, because why not? It's always good to get a little reminder of each other, little, things. So my favorite game goes like this. Hi, my name is Rossi, and today I love sleeping in. It could be anything, but you can't say being here. So you say your name and you say something you love specifically about today.
Say my name and something about today.
Something specifically that you love. Something specifically to today.
My
Yeah.
name is Regina or Reggie, and I just like being outside.
Yeah. Today specifically.
Yes.
Yeah. For any reason specific.
Well, I don't know, outdoorsy.
All right. So I'm gonna come back to you. I want you to think about something specific
Okay.
about the outdoors that you like about today. Okay.
My name is Nada, and today I love that I woke up at 4 in the morning because I'm on jet lag, but then I did gardening when it was really cool outside.
Yeah. You used your jet lag.
I was on jet lag for good and it was nice.
All right.
Hi, I'm Cameron, and today I love that I got to ride my bike to Starbucks this morning.
Yeah.
I'm Kathleen, and I love this card. I got the card. It says on track, and I know a lot going on right now. So.
I'll take it.
I was like, yeah, cool. Am I gonna get up this done and then that card went up? And I was like, okay, it's gonna be.
Yeah. Did that make sense to you? So something more specific than just being
Yeah, what
outside.
I loved today was my hummingbird running through the sprinkler.
Perfect.
It was so
Okay.
cute, it was just sitting there while it went back. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I like to go in specifics because we tend to go in generics, like I love my family or I love
Yeah.
this and I love that.
Gotcha.
But when you think about something about today, then there's that opportunity to find a little more targeted awareness, not only of today, but also of you being experiencing things, actual things, not just, things that we can bullet point, right? Which gives us that connection with the heart space, and the heart space is the bridge between the physical and the metaphysical. So then we have the opportunity to really connect with our true self. In a long story short, but I had an opportunity today to practice something I haven't practiced in a little bit, and it's I used to have a road rage like a long time ago, maybe still a little bit, but I worked with this woman, and she told me like every time something happens, say instead of whatever else comes to mind, which is usually not kind, say I love you, I love you, I love you 3 times to the person that does it to you. Yeah, well, shit. Started turning and then beeping and then racing me and then rolling her window down and telling me how much I suck and I don't know, B word and all the other things. And I'm like, okay, that's me. Back in the day. Except for I know the rules of traffic, so I'll just do it when I'm correct, and she was not, and the story starts getting in my head. Oh, she's that, all these things that she's telling me, and I had the urge to roll my window down. And I go, love you. And it was hilarious because it is that sort of awareness that we're building through yoga is starting to realize our patterns and breaking through them, even though it's hard. It's a harder thing to do, right? Yoga is not easy, even though sometimes people portray it like that. Oh yeah, you just sing kumbaya and hug trees. And like, no, have you been in down dog for like 10 minutes? So see if you can practice, and maybe we can use that I love you to whatever other conversation comes in our minds, so we can break through those habits that we have. And the habits are often, they start in the mind. That makes sense? And then they get stuck in the body. So let's start in down dog, speaking of. When you're ready, take your time. I give you a card if you haven't been in the class. This card is for you to indicate how you feel about physical touch. So you can turn it to the generic side up, the green and yellow, for no thank you. Or you can turn the other side up for yes, please. And you can always change your mind. So remember, changing your mind is totally normal. There is nothing wrong with you deciding that something is not working out for you. And so, take a few rounds of breath here, a few exhales. And then maybe soften your eyebrows, soften your belly. But if the sitting bones away from the ground, then notice if your neck is working extra hard. The neck has a tendency to hold on to a lot of stress. It's one of our first stress responders. So maybe shake your head yes and no and see how that feels. And from here, you can lift your heels really, really high. Good. And then extend the arms a little longer, and then let the sitting bones further away from the ground, further away from the wrists. And then can you press your thigh bones back, and then notice your heels. Can you press from the inside of your heels down towards the ground? They don't have to touch the floor, but towards that direction. Take a full breath and just breathe. Maybe horse lips, exhale. You got it. I promise we're not going to be here 10 minutes. Notice if your mind is staying here, you've already been here for a half an hour. You got it. One more inhale. Let it out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. And extend the left sitting bone away from the left arm. And see if you can lengthen both armpits a little longer. How much can you press the hands down and extend the elbows? Full breath in. As you exhale, bring the right knee towards the right arm. Good. And then slide it up towards your armpit a little higher. Good. And then slide the knee down towards your wrist a little or a lot. And then again, slide it back up towards your armpit. And then again, three-leg dog. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the right knee towards the left arm. Can you bring the knee higher? Can you slide it lower? Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, step your foot between your hands, low lunge. Lower the back knee to the floor. You can always use your blanket under your knee. Your hands can always be on the blocks. Now from here, lower the right sitting bone forward and down. Lift your chest away from your thigh, and then bring your arms up overhead. Anjaneyasana, low crescent. And notice This happening underneath your armpits, around your neck, around your throat. As you lower the right sitting bone down, can you extend from the hips all the way up to the middle fingers? Even the fingers engage. Take a full breath in, reach the crown of the head up towards your arms. As you exhale, find a little back bend. Draw the elbows down as you press your shoulder blades together and into your heart. Can you lift the bottom of the breastbone up to the top of the breastbone? Good. Inhale, reach up top. Exhale, back bend. One more inhale. Exhale out. Good. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, plant your hands on your blocks. I suggest the tallest edge of the block. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee. One time, straighten that front leg to your knee. Lift your chest away from your thigh. Pull your breastbone forward. Squeeze the hips towards each other. As you exhale, bend your knee. Slowly step your back foot forward, forward fold at the top of your space. Take your time. I suggest, you can have any forward fold. I suggest using your peace fingers, wrapping them around your big toes. You may want to start with bent knees, laying the belly on the top of your thighs, but keep the ribcage away from your vital organs behind the abdominal wall. Now from here, pull the elbows out to the side as you straighten your legs. Lean your pelvis an inch forward. Yeah. If you decide to go for a different forward fold, that's okay. Either way, can you rest your head, allow the chin to move towards your chest as you relax your neck. Maybe horse sits, exhale. You got it. Take an inhale, release your toes. If you have them, lift halfway. Exhale, lean a bit forward, fold a little. Ground into your feet. Notice if you're leaning on your heels, can you bring your weight slightly forward? And from that space, squeeze your thigh muscles and then rise. Mountain pose, Tadasana, arms overhead. Your arms can always be wider to accommodate for your neck and shoulders. Or can you extend the armpit, the elbow, the wrist, and each and every joint in your hand. Full breath in. As you exhale, back bend, draw your shoulder blades together. You got it. Inhale, reach up top. Again, back bend, lift your heart. One more inhale. Exhale out. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, lean forward from the hips hinge. Extend, 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 and then release. Shake your head, yes and no, maybe. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant your hands on your blocks. Step your right leg back. Lower the right knee to the floor. Inhale to crescent moon. Bring your arms up. Yeah. Lower the left shin bone forward and down. Reach the arms all the way from the hips up. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, back bend, bring your shoulder blades together, lift your chest. You got it. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back bend. One more time, inhale. Exhale, back bend. Good. Inhale, lift up. As you exhale, plant your hands on the floor or the shortest edge of your blocks. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee. Pull the belly button towards the spine. Take an inhale, three-leg dog. Lift your left leg high behind you. As the left leg lifts, the left leg. The three-leg dog, so downward facing dog with the left leg up. Yeah. As you lift the left leg up, can you lift the right sitting bone away from the right arm? Can you turn the outside of your right hip down, lift the inside of your right hip higher? Can you activate the right foot? Can you point the toes down, press and then turn this part down towards the front. The other one. And this part towards the back wall. Yeah, full back out. You got it. One more inhale. As you exhale, bring the left knee towards the left arm. Can you slide the knee higher towards your armpit? Can you slide it down towards your wrist? Good. Slide it back up towards your armpit. Three-leg dog. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, bring the left knee across the body to the right. Can you bring the knee higher? Can you slide it lower? Good, clear dog, inhale, kick back. Exhale, step through low lunge. Lower the right knee to the floor. Inhale, crescent moon, bring your arms up. Exhale, back bend. Twice more, inhale. Exhale. One. You got it. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, place your hands on your blocks. Touch your back toes under, lift your back knee. Step your back foot forward. Straighten your left knee. That is to your pyramid. Pause. Hug the hips towards each other. Push the sit bones away from the front leg. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bend your knees. Step your back foot forward, fold out the top of your space. Press your feet down. Take an inhale, lift halfway. Extend your ribcage away from your organs. As you exhale, fold a little deeper. Maybe ragdoll, option to catch your elbows or your wrist. You can always grab your big toes like you did before. Shake your head yes, no if you wish. Notice where you're holding on to tension. Turn inward, pratyahara. Withdraw from the outer senses. So then we have the choice to respond the way we prefer versus the way we're programmed to. Release your hands if you have them. Press actively into your feet. Squeeze your thighs to rise. Inhale, mountain pose. Arms overhead. Exhale, back bend, draw your shoulder blades together, lift your chest. Inhale, reach up. Twice more, exhale, bend your elbows, lift your heart. One more time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, back bend. You got it, inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, forward fold, lean forward from your hips. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands on the floor. Step both of your feet back to plank pose. Lean an inch forward. Take an inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower down to your belly. You can always lower the knees first and then your chest. Yeah. Bring your hands just slightly in front of your shoulders. Press the pubic bone into the floor. Without lifting the feet, can you lift your knees? Good. Without it, notice if your feet pinch their knees. I know. Good. Extend the big toes back. Inhale, lift your chest. Press the pubic bone into the floor. Lift your heart. Good. Stay here or maybe lift your hands. Stay here or can you lift your feet from your thigh bones? Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, settle down to the ground. Option to rock your feet side to side, windshield wipers. Option to stay exactly where you are. You can always bring your hands under your forehead so your nose doesn't feel smushed. You got it. Then extend your arms back towards your feet. Press the palms of the hands into the floor around your hips so your thumbs face out. As you press the palms of the hands down, can you lift your shoulders without lifting your head? Good, I know the head takes the shoulders too. Good, now from here, as you draw your shoulder blades even closer together, extend your hands back, press the palms of the hands down, lift your knees too. Good, now from that space, lift everything else off, your feet, your head, your hands. Can you lift your arms higher than your hips? Can you bring the feet side edges in towards each other on the back? Can you reach your hands towards your feet as you lift your thigh bones a little more? Inhale. Exhale, settle down, locust pose. Rock your head side to side if you like, or bring your hands under. Bend your knees and rock your feet side to side. It's up to you. You always have the opportunity to choose, even though I'm the guide. You got it. Find your way. Arms extend forward, legs extend back. Press the pubic bone down. With an inhale, lift everything else off like a superhero in flight. Can you bring the knees closer together? Can you lift the inside of your knee higher? Can you extend your big toes further back? Good. Can you reach forward, not only from your hands, but also from your head and your chest? Take a breath in, press down to lift a little more if possible. Exhale, set it down. Rock your head side to side, rock your feet side to side or not. You can always find your way into a child's pose instead. You got it. Release your feet, release your hands if they're active. Take a moment to breathe in here. Take a moment to exhale fully. Bring your hands under. Inhale, come up to tabletop or plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in your down dog. Take a deep breath out. Good. Inhale, lift your right leg high. This time, bend your right knee, turn it out to the side. Draw a little circle in one direction. Switch the direction the opposite way. Yeah, take a breath in, lift your knee a little higher away from the floor than you think you can. Exhale, bring the right knee towards the right arm. Slide the knee up towards your armpit. Slide it down towards your waist. Slide it up towards your armpit. Three-leg dog, inhale. Bend your knee, open up. Exhale, right knee to the left. Can you bring it higher on your arm? Slide your knee down towards your waist. Three-leg dog, inhale, kick back. Bend your knee, open up. Good, exhale, step through low lunge. This time, keep the back knee lifted. Inhale, high, crescent lunge. Take your time. As you find your body in space, your arms can be overhead, let your hips touch your heart. Either way, can you lower the right sitting bone down and forward as you lift the inside of your left knee towards the ceiling more. Press the inside of your left ankle back more. And if your arms are overhead, can you again extend your armpits, your elbows, your wrists, your fingers. Full breath in. As you exhale back, bend, draw your shoulder blades together. Twice more, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your elbows, lift your heart, maybe lift your gaze. One more, inhale. Exhale out. Good. Inhale, reach up. Wrap your left wrist. As you exhale, take a side bend to your right. Stay here, or can you turn your right ribs forward a little more? Can you look underneath your left arm? Can you press your head and your neck back? Full breath in. Full breath out. You got it. Return to the middle. Take an inhale. As you exhale, warrior two, spin your back heel to the floor. Find way to warrior two. Take your time to find your feet, your arms. The tradition I come from, I was taught to bring my ankles under my wrists. That may not be enough or maybe too much for some. So take a moment to play around. Playing around is how we find how things work today. Because yesterday passed, tomorrow is not here yet, so you can only play right here, right now. Only find what's happening for us today in this moment. Take a breath in. Can you extend the left arm a little further back? Draw the left shoulder blade further back towards the spine, and then extend the fingertips towards the back wall. Good, you got it. Take an inhale, reverse warrior. Bring the right arm up and back. Good. Can you set an inch deeper into the right knee? Good. Can you extend the armpit and the elbow a little longer? Full breath in. As you exhale, lean forward, extended side angle. For this variation, can you bring the elbow on the inside of your knee and press the knee and the elbow into each other? You can keep your hand floating, or you can lower it down to your shin bone or to a block. Can you turn your rib cage away from the floor? Good. And as you extend the left arm longer, take a breath in. You can stay here, or bend your left elbow, bring your hand behind your back, and turn your chest away from the floor a little more if possible. Full breath in, half plank. Full breath out. How much can you press the right knee and the right arm into each other? Good. You got it. Straighten your right leg in, however, a triangle. Reach your right arm back again. Press the right foot actively into the floor. Squeeze both sides of your thighs. As you exhale, runner's lunge, bring your hands on the inside of your right foot. Keep the left knee lifted. Turn the left heel towards the ceiling. As you wiggle the right foot more to the right, can you press the right knee into your arm, squeeze it in, and draw your breastbone forward. Hug the inside of your thighs, draw your breastbone forward, take an inhale. As you exhale, you can stay here, or you can switch your legs, or you can hop your legs. We're gonna keep going 3 or 4 more at your own pace. Hop, switch, or stay. Your choice. Notice where you're holding on to tension. Make sure you exhale at some point fully. The last one, end up with the right foot outside of your right hand. You can inhale, look forward. You can always bring your hands on your blocks. As you exhale, step your back foot forward, Mahalasana, downward pose. You can lower the sitting bones down. You can sit on a block or 2. You can step your feet a lot wider, so your heels are closer to the floor or on the ground. Either way, can you press the elbows into your knees and your knees back into the elbows? And then press the pinky side edges of your feet down. And from that space, can you guide your tailbone under you a little more and lift your breastbone a little higher? Good. A little peacock. Can you draw your shoulder blades together? Good. Full breath in. Full breath out. This shape is really great for our digestion. For those of us born with female organs, it's also pretty great. It may not be so happy around the knees. Or sometimes the hips. So can you breathe where you are twice more? Inhale fully. Exhale fully. 1 more full breath in. As you exhale, wide leg forward, fold, release your head, lift the sitting bones away from the floor. Keep your feet wider, turn your heels wider than the toes. You can have block in the center of your mat, between your feet, above the foot in front. You can inhale, lift halfway, plant your right hand on that block. As you exhale, twist, reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. Bend your right knee towards the right arm. Bend your left elbow for a half bind, bring it closer to the right hip behind you. Turn your chest away from the floor. Full breath in. Full breath out. Good. Return back. Slowly lower down. Forward fold for a moment. Maybe rock your whole body side to side. Return to the middle. Again, lift halfway. This time the left hand on your block. Lift the right arm up, bend your left knee closer to the left arm. Turn your chest away from the floor more if possible. Take a breath in, maybe half bind, bring the right hip behind your lower back. Full breath out. 1 more inhale. Exhale out. Return your arm back up, take an inhale. Exhale, lower your hand down, forward folds, take your time. Maybe shift your hips side to side, maybe rock your upper body side to side. Maybe stay still-ish. You got it. Don't feel your feet closer together. Take your block and place it between your knee joints. And from there, chair pose, Utkatasana. And when we place the block between the knees, you have the opportunity to feel certain area in the body that we may want to engage later. If you choose not to use the block, that's okay. Just pay attention to the inside of your knee and see if you can squeeze it in towards the middle. Not to touch, but towards each other. Good, and then extend the sitting bones towards the floor, further back and down. As you draw your lower ribs just slightly in, Uddiyana Bandha, energy lock in the center of the belly. Full breath in, full breath out. If you're afraid to hold it down dog, now maybe you're more afraid that we're holding on here. Notice the thoughts that are coming up for you. Can you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Those shapes, even though your mind may disagree right now. Full breath in. Forward fold, release. Remove the block, shake your head yes and no if you wish. Rock your whole upper body side to side if you like. Yeah. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, clench your hands down, step both of your feet back, plank. Good. Lean an inch forward, you can use your knees. As you exhale, slowly lower all the way down to the floor. Your choice. Cobra, long coaster, superhero. Arms forward, arms back or under your shoulders. Inhale to lift your chest. Maybe lift your legs, maybe lift your hands. Exhale, set it down. Twice more. Inhale, your choice. Up back bend. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale. Excellent. You got it. Inhale, come up to tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. You can always remain on your belly if child's pose doesn't work for your knees. Take a moment to breathe in. Take a moment to side out. If you decide to be in child's pose, can you extend the arms away from the hips a little more? And then relax with the exhale. Last breath wherever you are. Slowly come up to tabletop and downward facing dog. When you're ready, you can always come to plank instead if you prefer more heat. Heat doesn't mean more yoga. It follows you out if your body's on the colder side. Full breath in. Exhale, let it out. Yeah. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Bend your left knee, turn it out to the side. Draw a little circle in one direction. Switch the direction the other way around. Yeah. You got it. Pause for a moment. How far can you lift the knee away from the floor? As you exhale, bring the left knee towards the left arm. Slide your knee up towards your armpit. Slide it down towards your wrist. Back up towards your armpit. 3-leg dog. Inhale. Bend your knee open. Exhale, left knee towards the right. Yeah, lift your knee a little higher. Slide a little lower. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Open up. Exhale, step through low lunge. Take your time. High crescent lunge. As you lower the left sitting bone down, lift the inside of your right knee higher. Working you soften your eyebrows, control to the sides of your neck. Part of your body doesn't need to be working this hard. You know, my eyebrows are extra active in life. That's the thing I do. So for me, it's often the eyebrows. For you, it could be something else. Take an inhale wherever you are, either way. As you exhale, back bend, bring your shoulder blades closer together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back bend. You got it. Again, inhale. Exhale out. Yeah, inhale, reach up. Exhale, wrap your right wrist. Take a side bend to the left. Can you extend the right armpit, the right elbow, the right wrist? Can you engage the right fingers? Full breath in. Maybe bring your left ribs forward more. Maybe look underneath your right arm. Full breath in. Full breath out. You got it. Inhale, return your arms to the middle. Exhale, warrior two. Open all the way out to the inside of the room. As you find your body in space. Play around, see what works for you today. What works for you may not be the most comfortable. Because remember, yoga is not easy. Yoga just is. You play staples and easy and hard, depending on where we are in life. Can you reach to the right arm further back to the way? Continue to draw the right shoulder blade of the back body and extend to the right fingertips a little longer. Yeah. Inhale the first warrior, bring the left arm away from the left knee. Can you sit an inch deeper? Can you open the left arm a little longer? Can you extend the elbow? Full breath in. Exhale, extended side angle, lean forward, bring the left elbow on the inside of your left knee, press the knee and the elbow into each other on top of the world. And from that space, lift your right arm up. Maybe stay here, maybe bring your hand behind you for a half bind. Can you turn your chest away from the floor? Yeah. Can you draw your breastbone towards your chin? Good. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Squeeze right here. Good. One more inhale. Let it out. For the first triangle, extend your left knee. Bring the left arm all the way away from the left foot. How far up and back can you reach? Inhale, inhale, inhale. You got it. Exhale, runners lunge. Bring your hands on the inside of your left foot. Step your left foot further out to the left. Keep your right knee lifted. Yeah, draw your breastbone forward. Yeah, get the inside of your right knee higher. Can you squeeze the left knee actively into your arm? Good. Take a breath in. Stay here. Or jump or step switch your feet. Bring your right foot forward. Step your left leg back. You got it. And switch. And switch. Switch your face. Couple more. You got it this time. End up with left foot outside of your left hand. Look forward. Inhale. Step your right foot outside of your right hand. Malasana Garbhuta pose. Bend your knees. Maybe hands to heart. Can you lift your breastbone up? Can you draw your shoulder blades back as if you're trying to find a little back bend? Good. Lower the tailbone down and move it slightly forward underneath you. And then see if you can lift from that space your spine a little forward. Actively press the pinky side edges down. Actively press the elbows and the knees into each other. Full breath in. Full breath out. Last one, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Lift your hips, lower your hands down. Shake your head yes and no. You can stay here. If you wish, you can find ragdoll pose, catch your elbows or your wrists. You can always bring your hands behind your neck, clasp them together. Allow the heaviness of your hands to find a little extra spinal extension. You got it. Or spinal decompression, should I say, not extension. You got it. One more breath in wherever you are. One more breath out. Release your hands, bring your feet in closer together. Inhale, chair pose. Utkatasana. You can always use your block, or you can remember where the block was in space and visualize. Take a breath in. Can you draw the lower ribs slightly in? Take your sitting bones further down if possible. Can you keep lifting from the breastbone up without compressing your lower back? Take an inhale. Let it out. Stay for the breath in. Forward fold, extend, 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 and then release. You got it. Remove your block if you have it. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bend your hands on the floor. Step your feet back to plank or tabletop. Lean an inch forward. Take an inhale. Bend your elbows back as you exhale. Lower halfway. Pause. Inhale, press back up. Tabletop or plank. Exhale, lower halfway. You got it. One more time. Inhale, press up. Exhale, point your elbows back, lower halfway. Good. Stay for the breath in. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Find your way. Any backward extension, any back bend. Inhale, cobra, locus, or superhero. Exhale, stand down. Stay here. Child's pose or sit. A couple of moments to breathe. I want to try this mambo jumbo breath to movement without bringing forward how we are going to feel already before we're in the shape, which is the easy part, right? Not projecting forward, no, just me. I'm just kidding, it's not easy for me. No matter how hard I try, it's an everyday practice. got it. Slowly begin to find your way into tabletop and then downward facing dog. Take an inhale and exhale out. That inhale, lift your right leg high, bend your knee, turn it out to the side. The exhale, bring the right knee towards the right arm. Inhale, kick it back, open up to the side. Exhale, bring the right knee towards the left arm underneath you. Inhale, lift, open up the hand. Exhale, step through low lunge, bring your foot between your hands. High crescent lunge. Inhale, come up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, one time side bend. Inhale to the middle. Warrior two to the windows, let it out. You got it. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, extended side angle, maybe with a half bind. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the right leg, reach the right arm up and back. Exhale, runner's lunge, bring your hands on the inside of your right foot. Look forward, take an inhale. Step your back foot forward, Malasana. Release your sitting bones, lift your chest. Stay for the breath in. Exhale, wide leg forward, fold. Release your head, widen the heels. Don't heel your feet closer together. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Nice work. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your hands down, step your feet back. Your choice how to transition to down dog. You can skip or add something of your own. You can lower all the way or halfway of the cobra. Down dog is where we meet. Inhale in your down dog. Maybe horse hips, exhale. Yeah, inhale, left leg, left bend your knee, turn it out. Exhale, left knee, left arm. Good, inhale, lift and open. Exhale, left knee across the body to the right. Inhale, return your left leg, bend your knee. Exhale, step through low lunge. Good job. High crescent lunge. Inhale, come up. Back bend to lift your heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side bend to the straight. Inhale, back to the middle. Warrior two, exhale out. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. You got it. Inhale, reverse triangle, straight in the front leg. Exhale, runner's lunge, hands on the inside of your neck. Inhale, forward. Exhale, step your back foot outside of your right hand, Malas. Take a breath in, can you lift your chest? Exhale, forward, fold, release. Toe heel your feet closer together, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward, fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, clench your hands on your blocks, step your feet wider, and step your left leg back, lower the left knee back to the, lower the left knee to the floor this time in your runner's lunge. Remember, you can use your blanket under your knee. I like to use blocks, you don't have to. I'm working with some injuries in my body. You don't always have to do everything that everybody else does, but it's an opportunity to find space in the rib cage and the lower belly too. So you can if you want to. And now from here, we'll see if you can keep that right arm and the right knee and the right arm like gliding against each other. So you can bend and straighten your leg. It doesn't have to go completely straight, but you can if you wanted to. You can also move your blocks further back, if that makes more sense to you. You can lower them down, or you can bring your hands all the way to the floor. Yeah. You got it. So if you can keep the knee, the thigh, and the arm closer together, maybe touching the whole time. Yeah. And then pause, bend your knee, lift your chest, stay here. Or you can lower down to your blocks. You can lower down to your forearms all the way on the floor. You can bend your left knee and reach back with the right hand for the left foot, if you'd like. Take a round of breath. you can exhale again. And if you have your foot in your hand, what happens if your chest turns to the side and up? Or if your chest turns forward and up? Experiment and try and see which one would you rather commit to. When you turn your chest forward and up, it's more of a psoas stretch, deep muscle in front of the head that is almost always in a fight or flight. It's the first stress responder. You got it. Take your last breath in here. And slowly come up on your hands if you're not there yet. However you like to switch, you can find forward fold first, or you can just step your right leg back and your left leg forward. It's up to you, whichever seems easier on your nervous system. Yeah, and then just like you did on the other side, take a moment, connect your knee with your arm, and bend and extend your leg a few times. Your leg may go completely straight or not. Good job. Yeah. All right, and then pause, bend your knee, lift your chest, take a moment. Stay here or lower down to your forearms on your blocks or all the way on the floor. You can always opt for the right knee bend. Reach back with the left hand for the right foot this time. You got it. Alright, if you have your foot, release your foot. And slowly take your left leg back towards tabletop. Maybe find little circles around with the left knee, or with the left knee, with the hips around. And then I'm going to move to the wall. I'm going to show you where we're headed, or the opportunity to practice something and a variation of it. I'm going to move my mind, I'm going to remove it so you guys have enough space on this wall. I don't need too much space. So we're already a bit wide up there to get ourselves towards that shape. And that would be enough. So you can always opt out for not triangle shape, right? So because we have a peak pose doesn't mean that's mandatory. So this is up to you. But if you want to play around and see what happens, I'm going to bring my block on the short stitch next to the wall. So we're getting into an arm balance. And so we're going to use the wall and the block to make it easier in a way. So we're already kind of with a lifted leg. You don't have to do too much to lift the leg. You will have to do a lot to keep that leg engaged. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my right foot on the block and find myself into that runner's lunge with the back knee lifted. We were here before, right? Except our arms were probably further forward. So for this one, I'm going to bring my arms back. So then when I start bending my elbows back, my foot is not moving away from the wall. If my hands are forward, I'm going to have to move forward to bend my elbows. Does that make sense? So I'm going to bring my hands further back. And now from here, what I want to do is keep that knee and the arm as close to each other as they can get. So pressing into one another, just like we did in the Malasana pose, in the front pose or the downward pose. And I'm going to keep that back leg really active. So squeeze the thigh muscles. And just like when we're squeezing the blocking chair pose, I'm going to squeeze the knees in towards the middle, so that way my hips are also active. And now from here, I'm going to start walking the right foot to the right, and then bending the elbows and maybe lifting the right foot off the ground. and maybe extending the right leg as I push my left foot into the wall. Now you can do this off of the wall. It's just so much more awareness when we use the wall to kind of know where we engage. So even if you're really good at this, this is still a reminder for the proper reception. If this doesn't work for you, you can lay on your back. Press one foot into the wall, bring the other elbow in, and then bring it here around and see what happens instead. And if that doesn't work for you either, do whatever you want. It's too life. Okay, now a couple of minutes or so later. Yeah, yeah. Step your left foot, the right foot forward, right? Or the left. You're doing the left foot. I was mirroring, so if you're doing the left foot forward, that's fine. Yeah. And then make sure your hands are further back so that you're behind your shoulders towards the wall more. Yeah. And then see if you can attach that left thigh towards your left arm. And then press the right foot into the wall more. Yeah. And then maybe start walking the left foot to the left and bending the elbows towards 90 degrees. And then maybe extend your leg out to the side as you push that right foot into the wall. Yeah, and today's like, I don't think so. Your body's like, I see it, but I'm not doing it. That's okay. This practice is not perfect. And then switch your legs. So what happens on the other side? Yeah, nice job. I like the block under the chest. No, it's good. It's good too. Sometimes I teach that too.
It wasn't intentional, it just happened.
Well, you can also bring it under your ribs if this, you know, like some of us have a little more on top, so the block right there kind of doesn't work, but underneath the ribs, it could. If you try it on the other side, and if you're done with it, you can rest, or you can try one more time on each side. See what happens the second time around. Got about 6 more seconds to finish up with this mumbo jumbo. Yeah. Good. Ooh. Nice work. Ooh. You're done with both sides. Rest. If you're not, take a moment to finish up whatever you're doing. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You got it. When you find a way to rest, maybe a child's pose, maybe laying on your belly or on your back. Always find your way to feet of the wall. Take a few rounds of breath somewhere where you can exhale fully. You got it. Here, 4 more. Notice if your eyebrows, your lips, your tongue, your jaw is working harder than it needs this moment. Exhale it out, or first it's exhale it. Find ourselves in a supported fish pose variation. It's not a complete fish pose because we're not gonna open the chin, but I'm gonna use the blanket behind for my head. I'm gonna use the block at the lowest edge for the chest. about is I'm gonna bring the block underneath my shoulder blades. I'm gonna extend the chest up and then I'm gonna lower the head down. And so from here, you can fold your blanket more or less to support your head. You can also, if you prefer to open the chin, you can tilt your head back more to release the throat a little more. So the block is closer or slightly under your shoulder blades, meaning towards the hips a little more. And if that doesn't work for you, let me know and you know to find a variation. Just as a reminder, no shape is the goal of yoga. You work the physical body because it's part of this experience in nature that we've chose to travel through for a certain period of time. And the body can hold on to energy in forms of stress, memories, tension. According to yoga, or the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali at least, the goal of yoga, Yoga Nirodha, is to find relaxation of the mind. To seize the fluctuations in the mind. It's also good to remember sometimes that yoga is both the tool and the goal. The state of yoga is described as samadhi, the ultimate liberation from suffering. You can choose to stay here to the class. If you wish, really carefully rock over to one side to remove any props from underneath your back. Maybe hug your knees in towards your chest, press your whole spine into the floor from your tailbone to your neck. Option for happy baby or whale's tail. You can cross your knees and catch your ankles, or you can cross one ankle on top of the other knee. Switch sides if it is one-sided shape, like figure four or whale's tail. You got it. Now we'll find ourselves with our final shape, so feel free to extend your arms and your legs, release them like a little starfish before you find your way to the final Shavasana. Always fold your blanket like this and lay on it. So your whole spine remains on the blanket, your chest remains open, so your heart feels more free. Find any other variation. I personally love bringing my feet all the way next to the wall, with the toes pointing up to keep my hips level, my thigh bones into the hip socket in neutral, reminding my body of homeostasis and its opportunity to be neutral. Soft. Begin to find your breath. Move your toes, your fingers, your nose. Maybe exhale fully. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Slowly roll over to one side. Take a moment in that supported position. A reminder, this moment is all we have. Can you remember what you're grateful for today? Press one hand into the floor and the other. Slowly, start finding up to a seat. Join your hands together in the center of your chest. So take a moment to honor this thousands of years old practice with all its modifications. To honor each other, this community, this beautiful space we get to practice. Take an inhale for all of that. Let it out. Om is in your practice. Inhale for Om. Your hands to the light center. There is a teacher in all things, and to that teacher we bow. Om Boloshisatu. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
you don't have any questions or concerns, anything you want to share? In a couple of weeks or so, I haven't picked out a date yet, but after my class on Thursday, I'm gonna head to Sushi High for a stand-up comedy. It's like a lot of local artists or a lot of comedians that pass through Bora, or a bunch of it's a lot, but and you have also sushi in that. So we prepare all that, if you wanna have a little laughs, because laughter is for life. Let me know. I'm here, that's it.
Sushi High?
Mhm.
Where's that?
It's in the low highs on 37 and low.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's most Thursdays of the month, except for one, they have karaoke during the one week. But yeah, we'll see if we can get a little group together. It was 4 or 5 was the last time, a couple weeks ago. We'll get a little extra laugh.
Yeah.